Kia ora. I'm Darren, and this is Selena. And this is Kia ora Oz, WNFK. Welcome to the next episode. Kia ora Oz, kia ora whānau.
Hi.
Good afternoon. We have just finished lunch with the family at the Sands Hotel in Carrum Downs. And so we're back on the road and we're heading for Ballarat. So we've got another couple of hours on the road before we get to Ballarat. And we're there, can't remember how long we're there for, either 2 nights or 3 nights, I'm not sure. So this trip, or this week, we're making our way west, I suppose you call it, heading to South Australia. So probably won't get in, Mount Gambier. We should be in Mount Gambier in this episode. So we'll bring you along, show you what we get up to, etc, as normal. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Morning. So back on the road, as we said yesterday, we're in Ballarat this morning. We had lunch at the Sands Hotel with the family before we left, so we didn't get away until 1 o'clock. And got in here around about 3:30 or 3 o'clock, was it? Probably closer to 3:30. Yep. Drive-through site is quite a tight site though. Couldn't get the whole awning out the whole way. So, but it's okay. We're only here for last night and tonight, and then we're moving on as we make our way to South Australia. So yeah, Ballarat today. We're going to go and have a look at the Eureka Centre today. We were going to go to Cryle Castle, but it's only open on weekends, so that's a no-go. But we'll go to the Eureka Centre and have a look. We've been to Sovereign Hill before, which is the pioneer town here, so we're not going to do that. Just the Eureka Centre. Weather's a bit crappy this morning, as you can see up there. Cloudy, there's been rain overnight, so it's still a little bit wet outside, but it's supposed to remain cloudy all day. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. Sam's fun fact. So the Eureka Centre celebrates is a museum and centre that looks at the Eureka Rebellion. So in 1854, I think, between 1851 and 1854, there was a lot of discord amongst the miners in Ballarat in relation to some of the government regulations, especially as it related to licensing, mine license costs, and then in 1854 the government tried to, or did, introduce taxes into the miners, which wasn't good. So so the in 1854 there was about 10,000 people signed up under the Eureka flag. So there's a distinctive flag, the Eureka flag, essentially declaring their own state, if you like. So as you can imagine, the government said, yeah, nah. And the rebellion was put down. There was some 27 killed. 13 of the rebels were tried for treason, but because of public outrage they were acquitted. And some of the stuff that they were fighting for actually came to pass subsequently to the Eureka Stockade battle. So there you go. Briefly, that's it. But we'll show you a bit more of that when we get there. Alright, that's it for this morning. Ka kite.
Bye.
So we're at the Eureka Centre, home of the Eureka flag, according to the sign. It's crappy weather. I'm very disappointed I have to put shoes on today. As you can see, not good. Not good. I haven't worn shoes for I don't know how long. Anyway, we're here. We'll go and have a look, see what it's all about. Eureka Centre. It was quite interesting actually, wasn't it? It was interesting. There's a bit of coffee and cake for morning tea. If you've got kids with you, they can draw on the table and their pictures get put up there. Pretty cool. We're going to have a look outside after this. So I think this lake started out its life as one of the minor ponds or sludge ponds or something. Hold on. Yeah, Lake Penholeric. It has its origins as a miner's sludge pond, and then it was upgraded and it's named after the mayor from there. Memorial to a dog that wouldn't leave his owner after the owner was killed, and then these bikes are representing the people killed. This is the Eureka Circle. This was put up for the 50th anniversary, 50th? 150th anniversary of the Eureka Stockade siege. I think this is where the stockade was. The flag in the middle. Yeah, so I'll take it from that. This is where the Eureka Stockade actually was. So there you go. I got it right. As you're walking down this path, there are plaques to the people that were killed from both sides.
excited for what's to come. This is such a good opportunity for us.
More than that.
Morning.
So today's a travel day. We are in Ballarat, obviously, and we'll be heading off this morning, pack up this morning and head off to Wannon Falls, which is a free camp. So we're going to go and have a look at that. Never been there before, obviously, but apparently it's, from all the reviews, it's quite a nice place to camp next to the waterfalls. So we'll be off to that. We had a good day yesterday, even though the weather was a bit crappy. Went and had a look at the Eureka Centre, which was really interesting. I don't know about you, but I was quite interested in that whole Eureka Stockade battle and movement, etc. So I was pretty happy to go and visit there. And while we were there, we saw the original Eureka flag. Or 69.01% of the original Eureka flag. So Sam's Fun Facts, around 1854, it was designed by, well, they think it was designed by Henry Ross, and then there's some dispute as to who made it, whether it was three minor women or miners' wives, or whether it was a tent maker, a canvas tent maker. So they're not really, there's no real definitive answer to that. But it was flown first at Bakery Hill, where they all pledged allegiance to the new state, and then it flew above the Eureka Stockade during the battle there, when government troops sacked the Eureka Stockade. And when that happened, the flag was confiscated by a Constable King, who took it and made sure that it was there as a piece of evidence during the treason trials, or the trials of 13 for treason, who were later acquitted because of public outrage. But King kept the flag and had it for many years. He offered it to the Melbourne Public Library at one point, or offered to sell it to them, but they declined the offer. And then it stayed in the King family for many years. And then King's wife ended up posting it on request to the Art Gallery of Ballarat. And then it hung around there for some time while being authenticated, but it was later authenticated from another piece. There's bits and pieces of the flag gone all over the place to different places. So yeah, and then I think in 1971 was officially, the ownership was officially granted to the Ballarat Art Gallery by Gough Whitlam. Anyway, it ended up at the Eureka Centre behind glass. It's all been restored, well, it's had fabric restoration done on it and all that sort of stuff. So that's where it is. So that's the story of the flag. Quite interesting. All right, so we're going to pack up and head off, and we'll take you along. See you later.
Bye.
So that's us, the Wannon Falls camping area. "24 hours only, so we'll only be here tonight and then move on. We'll find another free camp. We were planning on, we're not due into Mount Gambier until Friday, so we're going to have to bugger off tomorrow, but that's okay. We'll find another free camp not far from here, and then we'll head to Mount Gambier on Friday. That's us over there. Hopefully we'll have a fire tonight. So it's a bit of a hike down to the falls, about 500 metres, about half a kilometre. But here they are. I'll see what the walk's like on the way back. It's uphill. I came down a different track, but I'll go up this Tass Hill Road. We have to make a decision whether we bring a wheelchair down here or whether we drive down tomorrow morning on our way out. Get some drone shots. I'm puffing already, so probably the answer. Pork chop cacciatore tonight in the camp oven. We're gonna, well, that's what I'm calling it anyway. So got a couple of pork chops into the camp oven they go. Alright, good dab of garlic, bit of chilli, not chilli, dear?
Mm-hmm.
Bit of chilli, some mixed herbs. Diced tomatoes, tomato soup for one, a good lot of salt. Salt the tops first. Bit of pepper, give it a mix round, and then into the camp oven. I'm going to turn those chops over, them coated. Add a bit more water to that. Some buck mushrooms. That's all put together nicely. Okay, now we've got some pasta on the go that we're going to put in with the pork chops, etc. And it's done.
Oh,
Going to go inside first, or?
yeah.
And there we have it. Morena.
Morning.
So we spent last night in the Wannon Falls Scenic Reserve, which is about 500 metres up from the Wannon River and the Wannon Falls. Nice little campground. Yeah. But it's only a 24-hour camp, so you can only stay here one night. So we're going to be moving on today. We've got a really big drive today. 30 minutes to the Dalby Hotel. So that's a pub stay. Digby Hotel, sorry, Digby Hotel. That's a pub stay, camp in the back of the pub, go to the pub for a feed. Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
So that's where we're going to go today, and then tomorrow we're into South Australia in Mount Gambier. Sam's fun fact, the Wannon Falls are located on the Wannon River in the southern Grampians. It plunges over a basalt lava cliff to a large plunge pool 30 metres below. It's quite high. But we'll show you that. The walk down is not too bad on asphalt, but I wasn't energetic enough to do the walk back because it's all uphill. And yeah, I walked down there and had a look, and then decided I wasn't going to push the wheelchair back up. So we'll drive down. We can turn the caravan around down the bottom. There's a spot down there to turn around, so we'll drive down and go and have a look at the falls. Hopefully get some drone shots of the waterfalls. So we'll bring you along. Talk to you later.
Bye.
and cheese, then covered in lamb or chicken. Topped with garlic, barbecue sauce and sweet chilli, I think. Maybe not, maybe I'll just do it
This is a computer, it's going to be my old one, it's going to
What do you reckon?
do an overhaul.
Pizza for you? Morning, Nut.
Morning.
So we spent last night in a pub stay in Digby. Digby. Sam's fun facts. Digby has a population of 124. It was first officially surveyed in 1852. The first sitting of the Victorian Supreme Court, or the Supreme Court of Victoria, outside of Melbourne, was held in Digby in 1874. Can't tell you what the case was, but there you go.
Well,
And the traditional owners of this area are the Gunditjmara people. There you go.
there you go.
Anyway, great place to stay for an overnight stay. Free camping behind the pub. They ask you to go in and support the pub, which we always do anyway. So we went in and just had a couple of drinks and a feed, really good feed.
It was good.
And we had
Big.
enough. We had enough. Celine had a pizza. We had enough left over for lunch today. So yeah, really good stopover if you're out this way at any time. Really nice people inside, looked after us, couldn't do enough for us. So that was great. So today we are heading into our fourth state. Well, fifth if you count territories. So New South Wales, Queensland, ACT, Victoria. Now we're going into South Australia. Now crossing the border into South Australia, you can't take any fresh fruit. So we've had to ditch some of our berries. We managed to consume a significant amount this morning.
Yeah.
We had to have avocado on toast to get rid of our avocados. Yeah, so I'm not sure if there's a quarantine station on this crossing, but I know that when you come across from WA there's a quarantine station, so we'll see what happens, but we'll do the right thing and won't take any fruit through with us. We lost one punnet of berries and a banana. So yeah, that's us heading to Mount Gambier, where the sinkholes are, so we'll take you with us and see you there. See you later.
Bye.
Here we are, border crossing in South Australia, heading for Mount Gambier. So we made it to South Australia, and in particular Mount Gambier. So it was only about an hour's drive, so we got in here quite early, and of course forgot about the time difference. So we gained a half an hour as well, and yeah, so we were in and set up by 11:45, 11:30, 11:45, which was good. Didn't do much yesterday, just set up and then had a bit of a lazy afternoon. So we'll go out exploring today in Mount Gambier. Go and have a look at a couple of sinkholes, and see what else there is to offer in town. Funnily enough, one of the people that follows our page, and we follow their page, Semi-Retired Travellers, is about 6 spots up from us, so we'll catch up with them later, maybe. Sam's fun fact: Mount Gambier, which surprised me, is the second most populated city in South Australia, so it's quite a big place. The traditional owners are the Bungandiji, I think that's how you say it, people. So we're on the limestone coast, and the city is obviously known for its geographical features, particularly the volcanic and limestone features, most notably the Blue Lake, and its parks, gardens, caves, and sinkholes. A lot of sinkholes around here. So this is a volcanic area, so Mount Gambier is under a volcano, or not sure whether it's still active or not, called Mount Gambier, funnily enough. So yeah, we're going to have a look around, and we'll bring us along. See you later.
Bye.
So we've come to look at the Umferston sinkhole. The park is the remnant of the late 19th century garden, which the sinkhole was the focal point. So we're going to have a look. Lots of videos of this place, but it really doesn't. The camera, it's hard to do it justice. Look at that. We're driving to the next location we're going to have a look at, and we come across a Christmas parade. This is Blue Lake.
Morning.
So our last day in Mount Gambier. It was nice yesterday.
It was nice.
It was quite cloudy in the morning, overcast in the morning, but by the afternoon we were able to sit outside the van and have
Cheese
and bickies
biscuits.
and sit in the sun, and it was nice. So looks like today's going to be pretty similar. It's overcast at the moment, but you can see patches of blue and the sun's certainly trying to push through, so that's good. So we're heading out again today to have a look around Mount Gambier. There's plenty to see here, lots and lots of stuff. So yesterday we went and had a look at the Umpherson sinkhole, which used to be a garden, or is a garden now, but used to be part of a larger complex of gardens from the 1800s. And then we went and had a look at the Blue Lake, which is the town's water supplies in a volcanic crater. Sam's fun facts: Blue Lake, or War in the local indigenous language. War means Crow Country. And all of the lakes in the area, a lot of the landmarks in the area now have dual names. And this changed. The Mount Gambier Council decided to use dual English and indigenous names in 2022. So that's pretty good. The average depth of the lake is 72 meters. 72
Wow.
meters. The unconfirmed reports, sort of unconfirmed reports that the deepest part could be as deep as 204 meters with a big cave complex underneath. Given that it's a volcanic crater, I'm guessing that could be possible. Now every November, so we're lucky, we're here in late November. In November, the lake typically turns a deep turquoise blue, which that was the colour
Yeah.
we saw, wasn't it?
Yes.
A deep turquoise blue, and then in late February, early March, it turns back to a lighter colour. Now, there's a bit of conjecture as to why that happens. There's a whole big scientific thing about why it happens, but essentially there's some stuff in the water that, when heated up, reflects a blue light. That's what they think. And they also think that the plankton life in the water might have something to do with it when it heats up. So anyway, that's the Blue Lake. Didn't know any of that?
No.
That's good. All right, so we're going to be heading off again this morning after we've cleaned up our breakfast stuff, and hopefully the sun comes out soon, and we'll go to the Little Blue Lake, and I might jump in. We'll see. Bring you with us. See you
Yeah.
later.
Bye.
Bye. All right, the cave garden, or Thugi, is the indigenous name for it. Right in the middle of the city. So there's City Hall, right there, or Town Hall, whatever you want to call it. Main streets, Commonwealth Bank, and hello, big sinkhole. I don't know about this. Looks bloody cold.
That's why I always do this.
But yeah, what we can do is use one of those.
Cool Store Brewery. I don't normally like craft beer, but the pale ale down there, can you see it? Pale ale's not too bad. So, cheers. It's right opposite the old railway station. Yeah, nice little park, this park that we're staying in. Right on the edge of Mount Gambier. Recommended if you're this way. Nice facilities, good clean facilities. Plenty of room. There's unpowered, powered cabins, glamping, the whole lot. So we're going to end the video here. That'll do us for today, or for this week. And next week we'll be in Beachport. I'll leave tomorrow, and we will we'll bring you all of that. So we're in Beachport for 7 nights. So it's the longest stay we've had anywhere so far. So here's hoping the weather plays ball with us. It's not looking terribly attractive at the moment, but that's it. So don't forget, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, notification, all that stuff, and give us a comment or any questions you might have, and we'll see you on the next video.